How do you access the membership newsletter? In this video, we go over the very basics of how you open the very simple membership newsletter. First, the membership newsletter is delivered to members of this channel Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's important to understand first if you're a member or not. To become a member, go to the top of the chat and pin comment. Hit the membership button, become a Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VIP. Then, when you become a member, you'll see a purple hawk behind your name in the live chat. To confirm you're a member in good standing, you'll be able to be posting in the live chat at any time with your membership name. Now, it's very important as a member to always be signed in to YouTube under that same email account you signed up for. For example, when you sign into YouTube and you sign up as a member, then you're signed in to YouTube. Just sort of like you're signed into Amazon or Walmart when you're about to go shop. If you're signed out, then it won't recognize you. So make sure you stay signed in. To notice if you're signed in the upper right-hand corner, it'll say something like your name, and then like a letter to indicate your name. So if your name is Eileen, there may be a blue E next to it. Then when you go into the live chat and you post, you'll see a beautiful purple hawk behind your name. You're a member. If you go into the live chat and you try to post and you're unable to post after several attempts, not using banned words, as you know, then there's something wrong with your parent account. All right, next. It's important to make sure that your alerts are turned on. How do you turn alerts? Go to the front of this channel. There's a little bell. Hit that bell and make sure it's set to all notifications. There's a little bell under the name under all YouTube channels' names. For example, there's a lot of pop groups or singing groups that I love, but I don't want notifications for them. So I don't have notifications set to all. I don't want to see the notifications. I'll just find the music when I want to find it myself. In the case of this channel, you want all notifications set to all. So hit that bell and set it to all. Finally, make sure you're subscribed. It's sort of obvious that you would be subscribed as a member, but trust me, I've had some people who have not been. All right, that's all pretty easy. All right, next. After you become a member, your membership newsletters will start to deliver to you Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, you may think, but it's actually the case, that some people get confused about the time. Let's go over the details. Pacific Standard Time is the West Coast. It's West Coast. It's Los Angeles. If you don't know what time zone you are in or how your time zone is different than Los Angeles, you'll have to look that up. I'll tell you right now, if you're on the East Coast, you're 3 hours after me. If you're Midwest, you're potentially 2 hours after me. But it's important you know exactly what your time zone is. So compare Los Angeles time zone to yours. You can look that up. In fact, you can say it into your phone. It'll give you the answer. For example, if you're in New York, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is 10 o'clock your time. Why is this so important? Because you need to be able to look exactly, nearly exactly, at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to get this newsletter. If you're looking at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you'll be looking 3 hours later. That's why it's very important. It's sort of like flying on a plane. You got to know what the time zone is when you land in that city. Otherwise, you're a little confused. All right, pretty simple. Once you know what time 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is where you are, then what you want to do is go into where you receive your alerts and look at the alert from YouTube at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time alert, Monday through Friday, will look like this. For members only, a new LA post. You will have an alert sent to you to your email address on file that you signed up for membership, sent to you via YouTube at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Look at the title of the email. It'll always say the same thing. For members only, new LA post. Now, if you have alerts set up to go on your phone, you'll also see a little pop-up on your phone. But if you have your alerts set up to your email address, you'll go to your email address on file. Then, look on the right. It says Tuesday, May 3rd at 7 p.m. That is exactly when the membership newsletter went out. So you will get an alert that at about 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, let's make something very clear. There may be more than one other alert going out at 7 o'clock because we have shows airing on the channel also at 7 o'clock. But you want to look for this one. How do you know what this one is? Let me go down and show you what's below the words YouTube in this 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time alert. It'll say LATE membership newsletter today. How simple is that? It's so simple. It's so simple. And then lower below that, you'll see the start of an image. You see the letter E and T. I'll show you that image in a second. Here it is. LATE newsletter. How simple is that? That is the alert from YouTube. Let's recap. First, you're going to go into your email box. At 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you're going to look for the post that comes in for members only, new LA post. You're going to look for the one at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you're going to look down for the one that says newsletter, because there may be some other posts coming in at the same time. It'll say new LA membership newsletter today, May 3rd, 2022. Then it'll have an image. Now, you see what the start of that image is right below the word Brent Crude, right? When you see this image, you see this guy on the surfboard. That is some wave, folks. Whoa, that is some wave. What do you think he's going? Do you think he's going to Lobster Fest? Don't have him wave at you at the beach. He's gonna get creamed by that wave if he tries to wave at you. So when you see that image in that post, you click the image. Click the image, and guess what you do? What happens when you click the image? Just guess what happens when you click it. When you click the image, you get invited to Lobster Fest? No. You get invited to San Francisco Hairstyle? No. You get bacon for a year? Oh, I wish we did. No. When you click the image, whammo, you go into the newsletter. Oh, I'm about to do a victory dance. No, you don't want to see me dance. Pair dance? Yeah, maybe pair dance. When you click his image, whammo, you're into the newsletter. There it is, my darlings. There is the newsletter. And the newsletter, notice in the upper corner, it says YouTube very slowly. It sends you into the YouTube post. It sends you into the YouTube post. Now, this is just the first few lines. Obviously, I can't show you the entire newsletter in an image because it's pages and pages long. But let's recap. First, make sure you have your membership signed up. Become a Purple Hawk, Purple Power Cow CNL VIP. Next, make sure your membership's in good standing. Good standing means you're able to also post in the live chats. Good standing does not mean you just paid. It also means you're able to post in the live chats. Go to the live chats and try to post and see if it posts with your name and a purple emoji behind it. Then you're in good standing. Next, go to the phone channel. Make sure your alerts are all turned on. Then, know what 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is. I know that sounds like a task for some of you, but it's one of those things you got to do in life. We're in different time zones. So figure out what 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is for you. It's 10 if you're on the East Coast. It's 9 if you're Central Standard Time. If you're Europe, I just don't know. If you're if you're in Vermont with some mittens, it's East Coast Standard Time. And then you go into those alerts that come to you via email, generally, or popping up on your phone, and you look for the one that came at 7 o'clock. There may be more than one that came at 7 o'clock. You look for the one that says LA newsletter. I mean, there it is. It's so simple. This is the alert that's telling you there's a newsletter. There's an image below these lines. Let me show you the image again. It's that guy. There he is. Click him. Click him. And then you go into whammo, the newsletter posted on YouTube. And there you go. So simple. Simple, simple, simple. Troubleshooting. Number one, if you click something other than the guy, you may go, end up in Vermont. Number two, if you go into the live chat and try to post and you can't post, and then you're not in good standing. Number three, if you click something and you land in a monkey, you're not in good standing. Number four, if you click something and suddenly you show up as San Francisco Hairstyle, then that's not my problem. Number five, if you click it and you show up at Lobster Fest, I deeply fear for you. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. That is how you become a member, and that is how you get the incredible newsletter. Remember, it's Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, meaning that if you're a member, by the time the newsletter goes out, you're going to get it, and get it every single month, every single day that week, Monday through Friday. Remember, become a member and stay a member, because more checks are being added to this channel every single few days when they become law. Stay informed, stay focused. See you throughout this channel, and have a beautiful evening.